Did you know that students lose about 58% of their math in the summer? What? Let's talk about how to prevent summer slide. Hi, my name is Terry Grigsby, and I am a 30-year teacher turned online math tutor. In today's episode, we need to talk about summer slide and how that will affect your child. We'll also talk about ways to stop or slow that slide. If you're new to my channel, well, welcome. I'd love for you to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the little bell to get notified of when new videos drop. I put out a new video every week. In my intro, I said that an average student lose about 58% of the math over the summer. That's over half the math they learned this school year. Was that as shocking to you as it was to me? I read this in an article in Harvard School of Education. It said that reading is about 30% loss, but math has a much higher slide of 58%. And the higher the level of math, the bigger the summer slide. Yikes. Of course, this does not mean that the summer slide is fatal, but it is a drastic drop. So why is math so much worse of a slide than reading? Well, it turns out that parents are really good about having their kids read over the summer. They encourage reading. Sometimes even the school will assign summer reading. Every parent knows how important reading is to a happy, successful life as an adult. But with math, it's different. In the Harvard study, they point out that math is a far bigger slide because parents view it as an academic subject that is only taught in a classroom. Additionally, parents may have a really hard time helping their student in math as they get older. I mean, who remembers this stuff, right? And you as a parent probably know that if you don't use the math, then you lose it, kind of like a foreign language. I get it. But there are things you as parents can do over the summer to keep the math going. It just takes a little elbow grease. One idea is to look for real math as you and your budding math genius go about your day. If they just finished a geometry class, well, look for geometry out in the world. Identify shapes like triangles, polygons, cylinders, etc. When at a sports event, ask what the shape of the field or court is. Maybe you won't know the answer, but you can still ask your kid, make them tell you why they think it is that shape, and have them define it. Now, don't just stick to rectangles and triangles. Look for the fun stuff. Again, maybe your child could do origami. This is so full of math, it's ridiculous. It only takes a piece of paper and a YouTube video, and they can be off doing a fun hobby. Don't even have to tell them there's math in it. Well, what about Sudoku? Boy, that's fun. These puzzles use so much logical thinking, it will keep their mind sharp. And don't just do the easy breezy ones. As they get better at it, give them harder and harder ones to solve. You can find these puzzles on your own phone. There are tons of apps for Sudoku. Or print out a set from online and tell your child to finish these by the time you get home from work. You could also play a game of Jenga. The spatial skills used to conquer this game is more than you probably think, and it's a blast when it all collapses, right? It basically just takes a little creative thinking to come up with summer math activities, but it'll be worth it in the fall when they go back to school. Really, that's the point, isn't it? We want to help our students to not lose that school math knowledge over the summer. We want them to start out the school year refreshed from the summer, yes, but also ready to learn the new math. But let's be honest, when it gets to the higher math classes, it's just tough as a parent to know where to even start. I mean, how do you plan activities that will reinforce pre-calculus? The truth of the matter is that unless you're an engineer or some other form of STEM professional, it could be nearly impossible. Well, that's where I come in. I'm an online math tutor, and I tutor kids during the summer months. You may be thinking, well, that's crazy to make my kid do math tutoring over the summer. But let's think about this. If your child gets math tutoring only 1 hour a week, that leaves 189 hours a week doing anything else they want to do. And it's not like they're going to school during the day. I mean, what could you do with 189 hours of freedom a week? Even twice a week would leave you 188 hours of freedom. But having a tutor has another big advantage. You as a parent do not have to try to learn the material just to teach your own kids the math you've already forgotten. I've taught math for 30 years. It's emblazoned on my brain. Well, follow the link in the description and sign up for a free 30-minute consultation. Let's do summer math tutoring. I'd love to work with you and your child. Also, comment below with what you have planned for summer math activities. I'd really love to hear that. So, 58% of a summer slide does not have to be the story of your child's summer. Let's set them up for success in their next math class in the fall. Look for math around you. Play games with your kids. Encourage a hobby that has math involved, or sign up for math tutoring this summer. Please stick around and watch another video or visit my website and find out more about me and my online tutoring. Maybe book a tutoring session. I'd love to work with you. Just follow the link in the description. That's all for now. Thanks for watching How to Prevent Summer Slide in Math.